Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanya Sing. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification so I get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I want to say a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support and love you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we're talking something really very vital, because I am really in shock how something like this is still happening, and some of them are getting away with it, some are like getting away with this, and some are being caught. That doesn't mean that the people that were caught might still go scot-free, but I am happy that the way they are handling this issue right now, I mean, they definitely will get their punishment. Because I don't see how people that are supposed to protect life, people that are supposed to, protect the citizens, are the ones making things hard for them. How do you go around giving fake testimonies? How do you go around giving, doing fake records just to punish somebody, just to send somebody to prison? And the fact that there are so many black people that are in prison, so many black people that are probably behind bars or something, that these cops gave testimonies, gave fake testimonies or false testimonies about. And they are like, they said so many horrible things about black people. They called black people gorilla, monkeys, and one actually sent a message saying that I feel like I am at the zoo. They all look alike. They all look the same. They said so many horrible things. And I am asking myself, what is going on? Even the woman that is handling the issue said that I don't even want to read all the text messages because I don't know the effects they are going to have on me. You know what? Step go to the screen. Let me roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Straight up, let me roll the clip.
Scandal is growing. Tonight, we're learning nearly half of Antioch's police department is involved in the racist and homophobic text chains that have rocked the community. And the fallout is now escalating, with the Contra Costa County Public Defender's Office demanding the district attorney drop every single pending case brought by Antioch police. NBC Bear's Stephanie Magallon joins us in the newsroom with the latest.
Jess, the situation is escalating. When we first learned about the FBI investigation, we knew at least 17 officers were involved. That number rose to 24, and now 45 officers, according to the County Public Defender's Office, and all of their cases are now in question. With every new racist text unearthed, an officer identified, the fear and outrage grows.
It frightens the community to know that the people that are charged with protecting them, the people who are funded by their tax dollars, feel a certain way about them, are joking about committing violence against them.
In a new letter to the Contra Costa County District Attorney, Public Defender Ellen McDonald reveals there's now at least 45 Antioch officers on text chains they call racist, homophobic, and violent against black people. McDonald also confirms at least 16 of those officers are in leadership roles.
The number of officers involved is so deeply concerning. It raises questions about how this went on for so long, who was complicit, what was the impact on all of not just the cases, but the people who called for help.
Tonight, the Council on American Islamic Relations, San Francisco Bay Area, condemned the recent revelations. Its executive director says she's afraid of reading the messages and the effect they would have on her. Messages like these, exchanged during a stakeout for 4 murder suspects. Officer Eric Rumbaugh texted, "So many black people." Officer Jonathan Adams replied, "Bro, they all look the same." Rumbaugh responded, "Tell me about it. I feel like I'm at the zoo."
There are people who are sitting behind bars based on the testimony of these officers who are now proven to be incredibly discredited, racist bigots acting under the cover of law.
She's not alone in questioning their cases. In the letter from McDonald, he requests the DA immediately dismiss all pending public defender cases involving Antioch PD. release their incarcerated clients, and cease filing any APD-related cases.
If anybody who attempted to do real harm to the community, you know, gets an opportunity to have their case dropped, that's on the hands of these officers.
Antioch Mayor Pro Tem says the latest reports have been shocking to read and is prepared to support a request from the mayor to bring a racial equity audit in the police department. That request will be heard Tuesday during a special city council meeting.
I've been getting a lot of calls, and a lot of people would just like to see every officer named and everybody in leadership who was aware leave the department immediately.
The chief released a statement yesterday apologizing and promising a thorough investigation. We also reached out to the DA's and public defender's office for comment, but it was after hours and we have not heard back yet. But based on the letter from the public defender's office, it looks like both entities will meet on Monday to discuss this issue. I'm Stephanie Magallon. Back to you.
They basically ruined my life.
One by one.
When it comes to these officers, it's always their word against ours.
Antioch residents and plaintiffs who are now suing the city and several police officers shared their stories after a report released by the FBI and local officials found some 45 of its 99 police officers sent and received racist messages dating back to 2019. "I'll bury that N-word in my fields," said one text. Another said, "Bro, they all look the same." To which an officer then responded, "I feel like I'm at the zoo." There were multiple texts referring to black people as gorillas and monkeys. One officer even appeared to admit, "Since we don't have video, I sometimes just say people gave me a full confession when they didn't."
These officers supposed to be protecting and serving, and they out here hurting and killing people.
Jarrell Cobbs' son is one of the 5 plaintiffs in the federal lawsuit. She says the officers texted about brutally beating him.
What did they say?
They said that my son's head is like a bowling ball. They try to kick him unconscious, and they bragged about it and laughed about it.
Tension in the city has been high.
Seriously, the fact that this thing is coming from the cops is something very horrifying. I mean, people that are supposed to protect life. You see, some of the people that are being behind bars, some people that are in prison actually are there because of fake testimonies. You can imagine not doing anything, but you end up in prison. Some are behind bars just because of the testimonies they gave. And they didn't do it to just one person, 2 person, 3 person. I mean, to multiple people, to so many people. And how come something like this has really been going on for a longer time and nobody noticed this? I mean, how come? And like I keep saying, right, it's quite unfortunate that that something like this is still happening, and no black person should ever be scared of his life while being pulled over by a cops. No black person should ever. But now I see why, because I don't see why would they be scared when fake testimonies are keeping some people in prison behind bars and all that. And the fact that, man, this is really ridiculous, really very, very sad to talk about, because it means we cannot, how do you want to trust them? Now I see why some of them, when you put a black person over, they are very, very defensive. Yes, because they don't want to take chances. Because there are so many chances that they will be labeled anything, probably called a criminal, called something, maybe said that they saw something like crack or something like that. Do I blame them? I don't blame them, because they have seen things. And the fact that people that are protecting lives, how do they hide as cops, but they are wait and see? I don't get it. I really don't get it. man, really, shit is real, because this thing is just like, something they really still need to look into. Find them all out and fish them out. Terminate them. But I learned that if they cancel them here, they probably will go somewhere else to start all over and all that. Some even like, when something like this happen, they will just send them on paid leave and all that. But I am very happy that this person that caught them this time, like this will never be swept under the rug, because I am sure something like this they might have been sweeping it under the rug, but this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you so much for all the support. Let me know what you all think in the comment section, and see you all in my next video. I am really exhausted. Bye for now.